trying to think of a name for my stream when I start streaming my gaming.
The urine stream.
That's a Susie name.
Oh.
Exactly.
All right, so ladies, we are live at this point.
Yay!
Yes, at urine stream is where we decided to go live. What a great
Very nice.
intro for episode
Yeah.
5 of Iron Maidens, the all-female science fantasy space opera. Ladies and gentlemen who are watching in the stream right now, which my stream has actually got some good green going on, nice and steady today, so I'm really happy with that. If you look down in the lower right-hand corner, you will see a number of abilities that you as the stream have to screw with or help the players. And by all means, go ahead and use those abilities. To check your experience points, type !XP in the chat and you'll find out how many you have. And then you can go ahead and help or hinder your favorite maiden in today's game. Okay, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. How are we?
We is good. Can't
We is
speak for
good.
anyone else.
Out of everybody who is here, Mrs. Minty is about the only one who can say we and actually mean it.
Hopefully for not too much longer. Tuesday's 40 weeks.
Uh-huh. And hopefully you pop next week when we don't have game. Because next
Day
weekend
after
is
today.
next weekend is a convention. So you can go ahead and pop during the convention, but I expect to see you the week after. I'm joking, you know.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
With the baby at the hip.
Not exactly the hip.
And we're gonna need those pictures like as soon as possible. Just saying.
Yes, we will need
I'm
pictures.
just gonna send you pictures of my stomach now and be like, there's the baby!
That's not what we want.
Anyway, we're not going to go into that. So, last time, you all had discovered that there was a genetic marker for human beings on a planet. You landed the Magpie about 2 kilometers away from the source, and you also determined that there was some sort of firefight going on as well around the source of the humanoids, or the human genetic material. You have been traipsing through a wet and woody wonderland of battle-scarred disgustingness all around you. When you have gotten to the point where you are within a little bit, just a few more minutes, and you should be to wherever these humans may be. Now, the Praxians have said that they've never seen a human before, so they may have lied because this is part of their sector, and there's humans here. So let's find out what happens. So for you ladies who have the map, you are down in the lower right-hand corner of the map. Little Miss Foxy Loxy is leading the way, along with the rest of you in tow. When you come upon an area and you can hear the sounds of battle all around you, you know that the human beings that you've detected on your scanners are to the northwest. Now, my only question for you is, did you bring the cases of weapons with you, or did you leave those behind?
I think we left them behind because they're not exactly things we want to be lugging around before we know who
Yeah.
we're meeting.
Because we wanted to make sure who we were meeting before we were handing over weaponry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, who wants
Up
to
the
track 'em?
rebels.
Gotcha. Okay. So, why don't you 6 ladies go ahead and roll initiative just to see where you are on the combat tracker, so I can go ahead and work with you one at a time. And stream, if anybody sounds a little quiet, let me know, and I can turn them up a little bit so we can all hear them a little bit better. Alrighty. It's going to start off with Miss Ravella.
You said the sounds are to the northwest, right?
Yes. The genetic marker for the human beings is to the northwest. You guys are currently in the southeast portion, and you can hear sounds of battle nearby.
All right. Well, I guess I would just move up then. And hold action in case something comes into range.
Very good. You only want to move 30? Don't forget your speed is 40.
Ooh, that's right. Let me take my other couple.
That sounds fine. Miss Foxy Loxy.
Oh boy. Yeah, we'll move up.
Please keep in mind that the puddles of water that you see that are on the map are considered to be difficult terrain, and the trees are considered to be cover.
There, that'll do me.
Miss Lunafia.
I'm gonna follow suit.
While you're following suit, I would like you to please give me a perception check.
Oh, that's not very good.
That was kind of shitty. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, do you want to take your special ability to use your bonus action to move more?
No, I think I'm gonna stay back here with my pistol ready just in case.
Gotcha. Aries, what would you like to do, my dear?
Aries is gonna step out of the bush that she's in.
Susie's giving you naughty giggles.
And I'm gonna join my ladies over here.
You also get to move 40. Do you want to move an extra 10, or are you good right
Sure.
there?
She wants to be protective of her friends. So.
Put our juggernaut out front.
Yes, the Juggernaut should probably be in the front.
It's her job.
Echo.
How tall are the trees?
Very. Taller than Aries is.
Would it be feasible for Echo to climb it or even just wrap her tail around it so she could get like halfway up and take her binoculars out and see if she can see anything ahead?
Sure, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay, then she'll go to this tree here. And
Okay.
climb up and pull out her binoculars and see if she can see anything.
Roll better than me. You can see
Okay,
lots.
is there a specific direction you would like to look?
To the northwest, the way we're gonna be heading.
Alrighty. You do indeed see that there is a bridge that goes across a river to the northwest. That's already opened up for you. And I'll give you a little bit more. There you go. That's what you see.
Alright, and she doesn't see any like lasers going anywhere.
No, but you can hear laser fire, and you can hear the rap-pap-pap of, sounds like ballistic weapons.
Okay, then do I still have a little bit of movement or that would have taken all of it?
That would have pretty much taken all of it.
Okay, then I'll just sit down at the bottom of the tree and wait.
And Pixis.
Alright, so she's gonna move ahead, weapon drawn ready, just in case anything pops up.
You have 5 foot more of movement. Would you like to use it?
Uh,
Okay, very good. And if you're all done, you can go ahead and advance your turn. Ravella, it's back to you.
Yeah, I think I'll keep moving up toward the noise.
Tiptoe, tiptoe.
Ready just in case something comes in range.
Okie dokie. Foxy Loxy.
Yep, she's gonna keep going. Can we tell what direction the sounds are coming? The sounds of battle are coming from.
Yes, as I've said 4 times already, to the northwest.
Ah, okay. So you guys
We're
can't pay
women.
attention.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised she hasn't pulled this entire adventure over at a gas station to ask for directions yet.
Hey, I have
That's not-
GPS.
It's not bad.
Tom-tom. It's all good.
Too
We
bad
kind
it's...
of did do that, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit. Too bad her TomTom is based on MapQuest, so it's leading her into rivers.
It's all good.
We can still make this a good trip.
The TomTom's like, turn right now, but that's a black hole. Just turn.
Turn here!
It's fine.
But that's a one-way space lane.
It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Well,
You only live once, right?
no, YOLO gets us into trouble. And I'm gonna take my dash so I can get a little further up.
Oh, it looks like somebody's brother is a little salty.
He's awake.
He is indeed awake, yes. Apparently he is going to buy critical hits for all the enemies when it comes to attacking your sister.
Make it rain.
And that will finish my move.
Okay. Lunafia.
I'm gonna hide behind some trees.
Okay, you hide behind some trees and please make me another perception check.
Roll better.
Yes, roll better.
I'll try. I think that's better.
That was much, much better. You know, the stone is letting you know that somebody's watching you right now and that you are in danger.
Oh, goody. I guess I'll get on my comms and let everyone know that, well, I can't tell you how I know, but we're being watched, and it's not safe.
Your nipples are tingling. Well, I mean, let's be honest. You basically have kind of like the Venom outfit going on with this stone that's embedded in your chest. And it has covered you over in the armor that you currently wear. So its danger sense is pretty much your skin crawling, literally.
I could go with that, I guess.
So I'm really not too far outside the whole idea of your nipples are tingling.
Right? I don't think I'm ever going to use that line in game, though.
Please do.
That would be so awesome. Psh, hey, everyone, stop. My nipples are tingling. All right, Ares, it's your turn.
Oh, it's that time. Only way we know we're safe is nipples tingling.
There you go.
Except for the fact that if I have to clarify.
Yes, Venom outfit equals Spidey sense. Aries kind of jets up around the corner real quick.
What do you mean your nipples are tingling? I feel fine.
Could you see Aries reaching up, going, "I feel fine," and she's trying to like hold him in her inside her armor. She's like patting the outside of her armor.
I will peek over the bush. See if I see anything.
Well, you peek around the tree more than peeking over a bush.
Okay. That makes some more sense.
And you slither through the underbrush and get over there. Pixis.
Don't mind me.
Actually, Echo, this reminds you of home.
I hate home. But still.
Just saying, it reminds you kind of home. So.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna move up there and follow everybody for now.
Excellent.
Hey, it's warm. That's all Echo cares about.
Rafaela.
Continue to move up.
Okay.
Let's see if we can kind of get some cover, though, between those bushes. Trees,
Sure.
whatever.
Sure, I understand.
And ready in case I see something come into range.
Okay, now before you go on, before actually we get to Lox's turn, that's alright, it's not a big deal. You get to that point, and suddenly you are shot at. Pew pew.
Cutest little gun ever.
It is adorable.
Pew pew. Pew pew. It's more like whack, 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 whack.
It sounds like wet shoes.
It's a retarded duck?
So let me tell you about this clown.
No.
Please no.
Don't ask. I'm being serious. None of you ladies ask at all.
I
Well, if Susie says not to.
Speaking of which, Susie Q, it's your turn.
Oh no. Oh no, hold on.
So I see her get shot at.
You see two bolts of energy come flying down from that little hill area to your west.
Oh, hell no. They did not shoot that green shit at her.
It's kind of more of a orangish yellow.
Whatever. I'm gonna start making my way to that hill.
Hey, chat wants to know about the clown.
No, chat.
Tune into that episode.
yeah.
Actually, it was a private conversation away from the stream yesterday. And it's a joke.
Okay.
If I don't get enough questions for Game Masters 911, I'll have to tell the joke. And that's a threat. That's not anything good.
Nobody ask
using
any
my-
questions.
I'm using my dash action to get up there.
Okay, so you get over in this neck of the woods. And we'll see what happens to you in a moment.
Mwahaha.
Mwahaha. Are you going to do anything when you get to that point?
Pull my weapons.
You pull your weapons.
Pull my weapons.
Okay. And Susie's trying to cheat. She's trying to look at my screen and see stuff. Thankfully, the map's big enough that she can't see shit. Luna Fia.
Yeah.
Gotta have big maps. I have a woman on this table right now who has a weapon that can shoot basically a mile. So, yeah, I need to have big maps.
I'm gonna come over here and take cover in these trees and kind of keep an eye on Lox.
Aha! You shall take cover. So let's give you some cover. Alright, so you are in cover at this point.
Just gonna sit in here with my pistol ready.
Excellent. Aries, As I said, all of you ladies
Um,
got to see the orangish yellow color bolts go flying at Raviella, but Raviella did not get hit.
I'm gonna pull out my plasma rifle.
Ooh, she has her plasma rifle in hand now.
And I'm gonna go and join her.
Oakley dokley.
Do I see anybody?
You could make a perception check if you'd like.
Okay.
Wow, she rolls done good. You see, since probably it's because you're a little bit taller, being in your armor, and you've got all those extra HUD, display stuff going on inside your helmet.
Haha, sweet.
That's what you see, and they are currently laying down with these blasters at the ready. They look like almost like pistols.
I get over the comm and I warn everybody, particularly Locks. Locks, above you there is some sort of enemy.
Would y'all like to see a picture of the enemy?
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
It'll
not
take a
you.
second to load.
Oh, now aren't they just the handsomest thing?
Jeff
Are
knows
those
how to pick 'em.
blades on their chin?
Oh my god.
Do they grow blade beards?
I
The one in
like
the back
beards,
room's
but I
got
don't know
rape
how I
face.
feel about that.
Thanks.
So the beard Nazi ladies apparently dislike the beards on these guys. Gotcha.
You can't
No, they
exactly
look pretty
cuddle up to
badass.
those.
Exactly. They're not the. You can't do the scritchy scritchy.
It'll do the scritchy scritchy.
Not the way I like it.
You'll just come back. with
Anyway,
huge
so
fingers.
Ares, would you like to do anything else while you're standing there?
I got my plasma rifle and I'm going to shoot over this tree at I can't ping. The closest one.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god.
Wow, and you shoot the tree. Pew! You just shoot the tree. Dead flat.
I
Just,
basically like let them know exactly where I'm at.
yeah, pretty much.
Darn it.
Thanks.
She tried.
She blew apart half the tree. The trunk is like, all smoking, and, there's just sawdust flying everywhere, flaming sawdust.
It was a distraction technique, so they'd look at her.
Yeah. Look at me! Look at me! Now look at the girl who's standing next to me who wears no armor and has no weapons. Aha!
She dodges really well, though.
Yes, she does. Okay, Echo, I'm assuming you're climbing up another tree.
Yes, so that way she can fire.
Okay, so you climb up a tree.
She's gonna set herself on any branches or just wrap herself around the tree trunk if she has to, and then take aim at this guy over here.
Very good. That's a hit. Gerg!
Don't worry, Ares, I'll let them know where I am.
Oh yeah, that definitely did let him know where you are, but Lox is actually closer at the moment. So, he will stand up from being prone since he just got shot. Targets Lox. I did target Lox.
Dance.
Yeah. Levels his pistol at her and fires once. And fires twice, missing her. and then moves a little bit closer. This one over here, he stands up, so that way he can turn around. And he is going to fire at Ares over there, who just made herself known. Ping off the armor. Ping off the armor again. This one will stand up from prone. He takes aim at Lox. Dance, my little puppet, dance! And does nothing. How about the second one? Aha! The second one does hit. Ping! And that, I do believe, knocks your shield clean out, does it not? How many points does your shield have? Yeah, that was 11 points. No, it gave you 1 wound, which means it knocked off the force field.
Yeah, it knocked off my force field.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good thing you had that on.
I know, right?
Pixis, you're taking a dash action to go jump behind a tree, I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash down there and hopefully kind of try and surround these guys a little bit more by getting down underneath a little bit.
That is a very wise decision. This guy over here, he's going to stand up from prone. And then he is taking aim at Raviella. Oh. Do you wish to take a reaction, my dear, to dodge this?
Yep, I sure do. Dodge missile.
Yes. You'll have to beat a 20.
And it's a D10.
For your dodge missile, I do believe you have to make an attack roll, an unarmed attack roll against it to dodge it. If I remember right.
Can I use the unarmed strike to
Let me
do
see.
that then?
Let me see. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by a D10 plus your dex plus. Ah, okay. So go ahead and roll a D10. And your dex modifier is a 3, and your level is 5, so whatever this plus 8, so it'd be 11. Basically, you have 11 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
So before I roll the damage... Hey, which was exactly 11 hit points. You dodged out of the way of it.
Sweet.
But he shoots at you again. Oh, critical hit.
What the hell?
And damaging you. That hurt.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it did.
This guy stands up from prone. He's going to aim at Foxy Loxy. Misses her once. Apparently these guys went to the Stormtrooper Academy as well. Raviella. Ow.
Yep, but you know, I'm gonna run with it anyway.
Run with it or run away from it. Just to let you know, the embankment right there is almost straight up and down, and it's 10 foot high.
So I'm gonna take only to there then, probably.
Yep.
Get to the top.
If you want to, you can give me an acrobatics check to land on your feet. So you are prepared for battle. Oh.
Damn straight I am.
Yes, you are. You are prepared for ass kickery.
She dug those heels in.
She moves like lightning across the field and jumps literally 10 feet in the air, lands on her feet, on her little booted high heels, and now is going
But
to...
I'm a little too far away to get to this guy, yes.
I'll allow you to move that extra 2
Before
feet.
she does anything, can I use my tactical expertise for her?
Is your tactical expertise a reaction or an action?
It doesn't say.
I do believe your tactical expertise is a bonus action for you or an action for you.
Like I said, it does not say. It just, oh, this is an action. Never mind.
Okay. So
Well,
you have.
You think I'm close enough to hit him?
Oh yes, you are definitely close enough to hit him at this point.
Well, I'm going to do that.
Or you can be close enough to miss him.
Well, I'm going to try again.
Okay. That time you hit him. Considering he's laying down.
And I believe I have 3 attack.
I do believe you do as well. That's also a hit. Nice.
And I believe that's all I've got.
Excellent. Okay, so he stands up from prone, the one you've just been attacking. Now, as you look at that picture of them, you saw that one hand was a blaster and the other hand had this weird hook thing. Well, that hook thing is something called a power claw, which he is now going to swipe at you. He has a big grin on his face as he reaches out and touches you with it. And misses with a second attack. Locks.
Okay, well, I am going to use my tactical expertise for all of my allies since I can see them all.
Okay. And that gives them all what?
Well, I have to make my intelligence check first, so that's going to be, there's 5 of them, it's going to be a DC 15. Save.
That is not a successful check.
Woo!
Nope.
Aw.
But you still have your bonus, you still have your move.
Yeah, and I'll just take my move and put my laser pistol away and draw my concussion rifle while I'm moving.
Okay, not a problem.
And kind of use the base of the cliff as cover.
Yep, not a problem. Alrighty, this guy is going to stand up from prone. And he's going to move over to go help his buddy with Ravaella, who is over here.
Dance, Ravaella.
Ravaella is dancing out of the way of quite a few things up there right now.
That's probably how it looks too. Little like a dance.
I just picture you salsa dancing when you dodge everything.
Most people think of Matrix. Of course, Lunafia thinks of salsa. Ole!
I was thinking of river dancing or something.
Oh,
Yeah, and
God.
I think of it a little more like ballet or something too, where it's very
Yeah.
precise.
Yeah.
And I need a wisdom saving throw for Lunafia.
Oh, let it go, Linafia. Let it go.
Nope, she succeeds. So she can feel the stone trying to assert its dominance over her and to release the evil that's within her. But she holds it back.
Can I hit number 20 from back here in my little trees?
With a laser pistol? Possibly.
Would that be at a disadvantage?
No.
Well, then I'm going to attempt to shoot him.
Then you go ahead and attempt to shoot him. You attempt and fail.
One more time.
Do you have extra attack?
I have 2, yeah. But that's it.
Okay.
I tried, Rafaela.
You did indeed try. Ares.
Okay. I forgot. Can I use plasma rifle with both my attacks, or is that just
Yes, you can.
okay? I kind of thought so. Ares is gonna come around the corner here. And then she's going to use her plasma rifle on Marauder number 3 twice.
Okay.
Hey, double 14s.
It'd be good if you targeted him next time.
Oh, sorry. I'm used
But those
to
are both.
double
But
20
those
now.
are. Yeah, I know. You're used to a stupid program. So, those are both hits. Be sure to target him before you do damage.
Okay.
And you can do damage twice. Bang! Bang!
And after that, she'll continue to try and go up this wall.
You know what? That's exactly the sound he's probably making right now after he just got shot for 40 points of damage. He's probably crying as well.
Really good on the RP today, guys.
Don't break my
I went-
immersion.
I moved 15, so here.
Awesome. And that will bring us to Echo.
Well, Echo is gonna fire at this guy again.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay, damage, I guess. And she's
Mhm.
gonna stay right where she is in her little safe little tree, sort of safe.
In her nest.
Yes.
Okay, this
Do
guy.
snakes nest?
Yes, actually they do. He is
Oh,
going
see,
to
that's perfect.
attempt. He's going to attempt to take a pot shot at Little Miss Locks, who is currently under cover. Misses. And misses again. Then he is going to jump down the cliff.
Just where Locks likes them.
Yep.
This guy is going to move next to his buddy over here. And he is going to attempt to fire at Ares, who is undercover. Cover plus her armor basically means it's only going to be a critical hit that's going to hit her. This guy is going to be smart enough to jump down first. And then try to shoot at Locks. So she no longer has cover against him. With a critical hit. And misses. Pixis!
So I'm gonna have her move here, kind of using the tree as cover, and then shoot at number 18 over there. I don't know if that would be like a sneak attack. Just kind of coming out of nowhere.
You don't get sneak attack. You are not a
What?
rogue.
Oh, okay, not sneak. Well, what is that? Sorry. I need to look at my actions.
It'd just
I
be
don't
an
know what I'm
attack.
thinking.
It'd just be an attack.
Okay. Oh, if I can remember how to target him.
It'd be control and click. Yep, just like that.
It's a horrible roll.
That was a
But
horrible
I
roll.
think do I get 2 or just 1?
Yes, you have 2. That's a critical hit.
Nice.
Get him.
Look at all those dice.
Look at all those ones.
Wah, wah,
It's not
wah.
rolling good.
No, nope. The DM's dice mod is back in effect, apparently. I do not have a dice mod that modifies shit. I'll let you know that now. Would you like to do anything else?
I think that's it.
Alrighty, so this guy is going to attempt to take a pot shot at Ares, who is undercover. Because he just got shot by her. No. No. Damn it. And
Good
who's
job.
last? Number 5. Number 5 is not really all that happy that Rafaela is up here. He's going to move over this direction. And going to attack by shooting at her. Do you wish to dodge on this one?
You better believe I do.
Okay, roll it up.
We
And
decided
those.
that was the D10, right?
Yep, D10 plus 8. So 15 points. He does 14, so you dodged it.
Dancing away again.
And he's done. All right, Rafaela.
Now I don't remember on my my helix feature. Is that an action?
I do believe it is.
So I wouldn't be able to disengage and heal.
Mm-mm.
Still think maybe I should disengage.
Still think that would be a wise decision.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to go down toward Ares, I think. Am I coming down off the mountain? Is that,
Yes, you're coming down off the mountain.
yeah, but is that, how far?
It's only 10 feet. You should be fine.
Okay, so that's fine.
Are you going to attempt to use her as cover?
Yes. She's big, right?
Yes. Okay, so this guy is going to also jump down the hill on the far side of Ares and move up, and instead of Rafaela, he's going to try to open up Ares like a tin can. Nope. Locks.
All right, Lox is going to move out 5 feet. Target that with her concussion rifle
Uh-huh.
and fire at him.
And missed.
Jesus Christ, I give up.
That's the first attack roll you've had, and you're giving up already?
Yeah, except for all of the crap rolls that I had Friday night.
You just gotta get out of a rut. Keep trying.
Plus, that just means you're
It's
due
been
for some
20
amazing
years.
ones.
Ravaella, you have been bought a heal bot by chat. So 2d8 plus 4,
Thank
my
you,
dear.
chat. What'd you say, 2d8?
2d8 plus 4. So you'll get back 16. Can you modify your hit points with that?
I'm on it. Thank you, chat.
Which is a good time for that, because he just swipes at you with his power claw. As a note, Ravaella, it appears... Ooh,
Ooh, ooh.
Okay, well, I didn't get to it fast enough.
apparently not. Okay, so let's knock some of that off.
Should go back to like 32, because 16 off of the 32 it was.
Right, so we should be good there. Alright, so... But anyway, you notice that power claw that he's using, and well, that all of them have on them, they look like gloves of some kind that could possibly augment your unarmed attacks.
Ooh.
And there's another hit.
Split.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt. And you fall down.
Yep, it hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. Lunafia, you just watched Ravaella fall down.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna move a little closer, but stay in cover of the trees, and then shoot at number 20 here.
Okay. I will allow you to have advantage on this. So go ahead and roll it again. We'll take the higher of the two. And don't roll damage yet. Okay, add your sneak attack bonus. You didn't add your sneak attack.
I pushed the button.
Please roll me 3d6 and I'll add it to him. Sweet. Alright, so I'll add that to him.
And then I've got one more shot.
Yes, you do. You have this one at advantage as well. You don't need it. Never mind. Go ahead and roll your damage. No sneak attack.
Should not be on.
Big hit.
Corky dokie, we're looking up.
Ares.
Seeing my companion go down next to me, Aries lets out a roar somewhere between anger and madness, and activates her kill gene inside of her. Pulls out her axe and tries to bury it into the guy next to her.
Excellent. Be sure to activate your kill gene first.
I think I did.
Nope, you didn't.
Oh.
You gotta hit the little effect button next to kill gene.
Okay. I think I see it
It looks like a little people head.
now.
Technically, they're called meeples. So if you open up the magnifying glass to the right, it'll have a drop down which has the effect in it, which you can hit the effect button.
Okay, I see it.
By the way, Urash, the group heal that you bought did not go through. You have to actually type group heal redeem in order to buy it.
Okay.
There, I
I'll
added
get
it.
back.
There, I got it for you.
Okay. All
Now you can go ahead and had them both targeted. That was funny.
Oh, weird. I don't know how I do that.
Let's see. There you go. Nope, stop. Don't. There you go. Yep,
I was
just
like
leave it there.
looking.
Go ahead and roll your
Okay.
damage.
Right.
And you killed him.
Woo!
And then
You can reach the other guy from where you're standing. You don't even have to worry about moving.
Okay, cool. Bring the axe down right across his face.
And since you have Great Weapon Master, which is technically what your chain axe is, this is a bonus attack for you.
Sweet.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Nice. Now you can do your regular second attack, which is a miss.
Okay. Hey, I still got to hit him twice. Heck yeah.
Yes, you did. Echo, what would you like to do? You can see through your scope
Well-
that Ravaella is down.
Yeah, there's not much she can do for Ravi or try to help them out up there. And she saw Pixis get a couple good shots in, so she's not too worried about locks. So she's gonna fire at this marauder up here. And then inform both Phlox and Pixis through the comms that Ravaella is down and needs help.
That is a miss.
God damn.
Just want to relate, ladies, remember, you do have action dice that you can use. Alright, so this one is going to advance a little bit closer towards Lox. And is going to take a swipe at her with the claw.
Swipe or no swiping?
Unfortunately, it does not stop. Oh, there's a hit. And she takes some damage, but she's still on her feet. There's this one. Ah, it's that guy. That guy is going to attempt to shoot at Ares again. Hits Ares. Ow, I think this is the first time Ares has ever taken damage.
Yep. I take half. I think.
And a miss for the second one. Then you take half?
Well, I got the kill gene active. Unless it's like
Let's see.
anything.
It already... Yeah, it already took care of the... No, it didn't. Why did it not take the resistance? Oh, because it's fire damage. It passes your resistance.
Oh, okay, it is. Oh, that makes sense.
And the next one, which is number 18, who's over here, who got shot at by Pixis. He is definitely going to shoot at Pixis now. Hits her. Hits her again. Ouch. Pixis.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot back at him.
Ow. One.
That was a horrible roll.
That was
I
a
get
horrible roll.
one more shot.
Yes, you
Hopefully it'll
do.
be better.
Go to the other end of the spectrum. And it is the critical hit. Big damage. Do you wish to move or anything?
If I can maybe, I guess, disengage.
You're not within melee, so it doesn't matter about disengaging.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not, sure on what to do. I just want to make sure he didn't fire back at me.
Oh, he's gonna shoot you no matter where you are on the board. So
Right?
all right, this guy who's sitting up here on top, he is definitely going to be taking another shot at Ares, who is undercover. After all, watching some chick with a very large chain axe in very heavy armor taking out his friends down there, it's not something he wants to come to the top of the hill. And then last but not least is this guy who is over here. Let's see. He is going to make a perception check to see if he can see Little Miss Echo over in the tree.
Don't mind the snake in the tree.
He does see
Damn
that
it.
Echo is in the tree, so he is going to start shooting at the sniper in the tree. No.
Not very well.
No. He's shooting with a pistol. Rafaela, please give me a death save. Just one. Just
I
one.
didn't mean that.
I know. It's like you double click on everything on your character sheet except for that one.
I get the first one?
You do get the first one, so take away the check mark from the other one. And everybody, please roll me 2d8 plus 4. You all have gotten a group heal from Mr. Urash out of chat.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, 2d8? I use 2d4.
Yes, 2d8.
Thank you, Arash.
Thanks.
So, Rafaela, you get back 12. Be sure to note that on your character sheet. Lox, you get back 7. Ares, you get back 18. Pixis, you get back 13. Lunafia, you get back 8.
I don't need any Bexes. I just add on to my.
No.
Yeah, I'm still at full health, so.
It's like, no. And all you have to do in order to adjust your hit points is, once again, you go to your wounds and you subtract whatever the roll was I just told you, and from your wounds. So that makes Rafaela stand up. So that death save did not even happen. So Rafaela, it is your turn. You are not prone. You are standing. You are on your feet.
Sweet. Thanks, Harash. Seems a good idea to hit back, though, at this point. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Alright, I'm having a hard time putting on the extra 13 to the wounds.
Ooh, nice.
I took care of it for you, Pixis.
Thank you.
Well, it
Aw.
looks like I got in one good hit.
You got a good hit in. Lox.
Okay, I'm going to jam my concussion rifle into this guy's gut and pull the trigger.
Are you going to use an action die to make sure that you hit this time? Remember, your action dice are at the top of your character sheet.
Yeah, blah, blah.
And you can call that you want to use an action die after you're done rolling and see whether you hit or not.
Yeah, let's see what I hit. Let's see what I can roll first. Yeah, an action die is not going to make any difference. So we're not even going to bother.
And you have 2 attacks.
No, I don't. I have 1.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I would say I believe me and Lox only have 1 shot each. I think we're the
Yep.
only 2 in the group.
That has what?
That only has 1.
Yeah, I've got 6.
No, 1 attack. You don't have 6 attacks.
Yeah. I wish I did.
I'm sure you do.
Trying to listen to chat and take care of children is slightly difficult sometimes.
Well, it is your turn, my dear.
Hakadaki. As long as I don't roll a 1, I don't have to worry about hitting Rafaela, do I?
Exactly. And if you roll a 1, then you will probably hit either Raviella or Ares.
Well, do you guys trust me?
And you have advantage on this roll. Ares, did you forget to heal?
Nope, I put it in my HP. I put it in...
Yeah, because you got 40 hit points down now.
Oh, I added 40. Weird. Well, no, I added 18.
Yeah, you have to subtract it. So that would be, you were at, what, 22, so that means you
Yeah.
have 6.
Oh, okay. I see how it works.
As
I
Ares
didn't roll a
wound.
1, but I didn't hit anybody either.
Exactly. By the way, your second attack is also at advantage.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know, chat, if you want to do a rested right now, because rested also rests the bad guys.
Please don't.
Bad chat, no!
I'm gonna re-roll that last attack then if it's at advantage.
Yes, it is at advantage. That's a hit. Now, before you roll damage,
Go.
make sure to put on your sneak attack. There you go. Now roll your damage.
Now it's on.
There we go.
Bam.
Yes, Raz, it also rests the bad guys. So I will take that away. Unless you really want to rest the bad guys too.
Oh, please no.
Ares turn.
Okay, yep, it's Ares' turn. And by the way, Star, you may not want to heal Ares. You may want to heal Lox instead, who is almost dead.
Yeah, she's unconscious. Okay. Just rev my axe and bury it into this bastard.
Alrighty, so you swing over the top of Raviella's head.
Yes. Covering her in gore.
Hopefully.
Decapitation today.
That is a miss, unless you wish to use an action die.
Yes.
Alright, so we'll say yes for the first one, yes?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll your action die.
That's a D8, right?
It's right at the top of your screen, of your character sheet. You'll see a little place next to your
Yeah.
name that says action die. Double click on that,
Right.
and it'll roll automatically for you.
Oh, what did I do?
I don't know. What have you done? And by the way, thank you, Starman. I will make sure to let her know that. Okay, so
So that adds that 5 to the 18.
there you go. It's a hit. And you killed him.
Good.
Alright.
I have to-
Before the end of
Bad guy.
Ares' turn, I need 2d8 plus 4 out of Lox.
And I'm gonna pass that to Raviella. She needs it more than I do.
No.
She's a heavier hitter than I am. We need her more than we need me. She hits harder than I do.
I'm maybe more likely to hit, but I'm not actually a heavy hitter.
Okay, Well, she said she wants to pass it over, so 2d8 plus 4 to Raviella. Alright, so you get back 10. So you should be at 13 wounds now. Echo, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do my sniper thing and fire from back here.
That's a miss unless you want to use an action die.
Yeah, why not?
Ooh. Now's at
That
what,
does make it
number 3? Is that right? Where's number 3? There he is. That's a hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage again.
Okay.
Chat just bought a critical hit, so for you.
Oh! Well, thank you, whoever bought that.
Yeah, I know it's an extra plus 3 damage above the regular critical, but hey, the girls need some help.
We haven't seen combat for a while.
Right?
Yeah,
I've been gotten lazy.
Yeah, you are story-driven people, not combat-driven people. Okay. So over here, he is going to continue his attack, his assault on Lox, with a critical hit. And that knocks Lox on her butt. He will now move. Oh, he can't quite make it to Pixis. But he will take out his blaster, and from this position, blast her. This marauder, seeing what is going on and understanding that his buddy is being shot at by a sniper, is going to be ignoring Echo at this point, or ignoring Ares at this point, and shooting at the sniper.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
And this one is going to continue his assault on Pixis.
We are getting beat down.
And Pixis gets falled down. Pixis, can you please roll me a death save? It is on the front of your character sheet, down at the bottom. You click the button 1 time.
Stay behind me.
Uh-oh, there's one fail.
How many times do I just hit it once? Or...
Yeah, just do it the 1 time. Every round, you get to do it once. If you roll a 1, it's considered to be 2 failures. You have 1 failure already. After 3, your character is dead. Right now, you're just unconscious.
No.
I can't heal myself while I'm unconscious, can I?
No.
Now this is basically bleeding out.
Yes, you're bleeding out until somebody stabilizes you with a medicine check. Okay, this guy is no longer going to be shooting at Ares because he just can't hit her. He is going to turn and shoot at the sniper who keeps blowing off bits of his body.
It's about time he took notice of that.
No, it's not about time. Ow!
And Pixis, roll me 2d8, please. Chat just bought you a heal bot. And that was from Gwydion.
Thank you.
So you'll get back 13 points and no longer have to make any sort of death saves. That will bring you to... I've already adjusted it for you. So, what was he doing? Who am I? What am I doing? Okay, he's targeting Echo. Rafaela.
Well, not having any, healing potions for the team, I'm going to have to go up and try to hit this guy. Even with difficult terrain, I can make it that far, yes?
Yes. And I'm sorry, chat, all of the heal bots have been bought. There's a miss. There's also a miss, unless you wish to use your action die.
I will take an action die on that one.
Ooh. Now, let me teach you how to do the action dice real quick. If you take the number you rolled from your action die, drag it and drop it in the modifier down at the bottom of Fantasy Grounds, then take the number that you rolled, so the unarmed strike with the 18, and then drag and drop it on the token that you're trying to attack. It'll figure it out for itself. And that's a hit. And you killed him.
I think I still have one more attack. Can I move up and get to this guy? 10.
Yes, you can. That is most definitely a hit. Rafaela, next time you make an attack, you are going to have advantage. Actually, your entire next round, you have advantage on all of your hits.
Sweet.
And that was bought for you, by the way, by the infamous nerd. Lunafia.
Thank you, nerd.
I'm gonna fly up here.
Okay. Now, with a number of people who have been falling down, I need another wisdom save out of you. Oh, that's a failure. Guess what happens to you? Guess what decides to take over?
Yay. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, so now your demonic side comes out. Obviously, you are in terrible, terrible danger. So. Alright, Eraser, as I let everybody else know earlier, are you sure you want to give them rested? Because it rests the bad guys too. There. Anyway, so your armor has popped up, and you are able to be a mobile Cuisinart now. So go right ahead and do whatever you want to do.
I still only have 2 attacks, yeah?
Correct.
Oh, I don't have enough movement to get to number 5. So I'm just gonna target him and start firing.
Very good. Ouch. Do you wish to use a action die?
Yeah, I think I'll use one.
That'll still be a miss.
Well, that's just silly.
Aw.
Alright, Ares.
Okay, so this is gonna be difficult terrain to come up. This cliff, mound.
Okay. That is difficult terrain. It'd be 10 foot. So actually, you're big enough, so yeah, you'd be able to move there with no issues.
Awesome. I can probably now see a Lox laying there dead, or not dead, just down, right?
Yeah, she's down. Well, she's not moving right now. She
Okay.
seems to be pretty bloody over there.
Alright, gonna attack this guy because I'm pissed that my buddy is down. Aw, darn. Our rolls today. That one's better.
That one's much better. Nice.
I'm gonna try and talk to Lox if I can over the comm. Are
Okay.
you okay?
You get no response from her comm, just a crackle of static. Echo. Ooh, Echo's not feeling healthy right now.
So I'm going to assume that the two people that were shooting at me are paying a little more attention to the guys in front of me, right?
Yes. However, the two that were down on the ground that were taking care of Pixis and Lox are now focusing on you. They haven't noticed
there
that
any-
Pixis is back up.
Is there any way I could look like I fell out of the tree? Like I was injured? Basically, what I want to try to do is I want to try to get them to not focus on me so I can stealth and try to get over to Lox.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
First, let me tell you that Lazy Stooner in chat has just bought you hasted. No, bought Ares hasted, I'm sorry. So next round, Ares is hasted. And you can roll a deception check, Echo, to make it look like you have fallen out of the tree.
Oh god, this is not going to be pretty.
Okay. So you fall out of the tree. And onto the ground. Well, fall, quote unquote, out of the tree and onto the ground. Now what are you going to do?
Basically, I want to lay on the ground and kind of like wiggle my way to here and try to stealth in those cover.
Okay, I will give you advantage to your stealth because you are going to be prone.
Oh my god!
Well, you do have a 10-foot long ass, so
Can I roll another action dice to get that a little better?
yes, you could.
Okay.
Roll better than me.
All right, so it's a 15. You have a stealth of a 15 right now. So apparently you have. You're like, oh shit, my ass is hanging out, and you grabbed your tail and pulled it under. So, okay, so there you are. You are now laying on the ground, prone, and stealthed. So you have made yourself a very difficult target. The one closest to Pixis, does he even notice the fact that she's back up? Let's find out. Yeah, he sees it. And tells her to stay back down. He will then turn his attention to Ares, who is up there eating his friends. And misses. Up on top, he's no longer targeting Echo. He's now taking care of Rafaela with his Power Claw. This one does not see any targets anymore, so he is going to focus on Ares. Misses. misses again. Pixis, please roll me a death save.
Okay, now, do I clear out the original death saves, or is it just always throughout the whole time? Like just the 3?
There you go.
Oh,
Go ahead. I cleared it
okay.
for you. There's 1 success. You need 3 successes to stand back up. And this one is going to attack Ares with the Power Claw. Hits her, which she is partially resistant to because of her kill gene. Rafaela,
And I have advantage, yes.
you have advantage for everything this round, yes.
All right, well, I'm going to take it out on Marauder 10 to start with.
Punch the shit out of him, Rafaela.
Please do.
There's a hit. That was not a hit.
These rolls today.
I know. That is a hit. Good job. Locks, death save.
No.
Oh,
Our fearless leader.
Uh-oh.
Is this the first
Is this the first what?
failed save?
That's her first failed, yes.
Okay, I was like, is this a second? Because, like, I will run over there right now.
Lunafia, what would you like to do?
Pew pew.
Okay. That's a critical hit, and you have your sneak attack bonus on this as well. Look at
Oh my
all
God.
all those dice.
Holy moly.
So that's attack 1. That's a miss.
For saying.
Do you want to use a action die to make it a hit?
That's if it actually makes it a hit.
Do you want to make it a hit? I'm just asking. That will hit.
So I drag the 8 to the modifier.
Mm-hmm. And then you drag your 17 onto the person that you were attacking. And you kill him.
Yeah.
Ares. You no longer see Echo. You see that Lox and Pixis are both laying down and bleeding.
Okay. I'm gonna come after, just gonna just rush over to this dude. Slide down the slope here.
Flying punch to the face.
Do you want to use an action die?
I used 1. How many does she get? Per level?
It says at the top of your sheet. It keeps track of them. You got 6 left.
Oh, heck yeah. I will use 1 then.
Okay, so that's a hit. I know that just by looking at the numbers. Excellent. Okay, so there's attack 1.
Oh my goodness.
Do you wish to use... No, you already used your action die, so you can't use it again.
Yeah.
But you've been hasted, so basically you get an entire other set.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Grind them to pieces, Ares.
I will. Hey, that's better.
There you go, there's another hit. You've killed
And
him.
she'll growl right into his face as he guts and blood fly everywhere.
Yes.
Woo!
Well, don't forget, you still have one more. You still have one more attack, and you still have a movement.
Okay. Oh, because of the haste. Man, can I really help her?
Who,
I
Pixis?
don't know if I'm training anything. Well, either of them.
Well, since you already started an attack and you have an additional set of movement, you could move over and engage 14. So he's no longer shooting at them as soon as they stand back up.
Okay, I'll do that then.
And you got your attack in there as well.
Not bad.
Yeah. Awesome. And that's it. Echo, you've been hasted
Oh wow.
by Urash.
Thank you, Ura.
Blown to bits.
I'm not blowing anybody. Thank you.
The chat is like blowing you girls up with everything. They have literally used nearly everything at the moment.
We've kind of
Awesome.
needed it. So thank you guys.
So Echo's abandoning stealth and using her first full action and movement to make it to 60, and then taking her second movement to go another 20 to Pixis.
Okay.
She's just booking it. That's all she's doing.
Okay.
And she's gonna try to stabilize her.
Okay, medicine check. And you are able to stabilize her. So Pixis is brought to 1 hit point and is considered stable.
She's gonna kind of pat Pixis's cheek and tell her to stay down for a minute while Ares takes care of the bad guys. And then use her additional feet to go over here and then drop back prone again if I can. In case that guy noticed me running around like an idiot.
Okay, so you drop
Or
prone.
slithering, I suppose.
Okay, so the one that was shooting at Ares is now going to use his other hand to power claw her. Miss. Hit. Thank God she's resistant to piercing damage. All right, this one is up here attacking Raviella. You are not resistant to this. And Raviella falls down, which he then moves over. He's going to attack Lunafia. Which is absorbed by the alien armor that she wears. Pixis, you're currently laying on the ground. You're awake and alive because Echo stabilized you. What would you like to do?
Okay. I don't know if I can heal myself, maybe more, but still like make it look like I'm down so that that guy doesn't really notice that I'm back up, and kind of like trick him to think I'm still down and lying there.
So what you want to do is you would like to probably roll. What you want to do is you target yourself, and you want to cure wounds on yourself with a first level slot or a second level slot.
I'm not sure I know the difference.
First level slot is a D8. Second level slot is 2D8.
I guess I do the 2d8.
Okay.
How many do I have of those though?
It says right on your actions tab, your spell slots, you have 4 first level and 2 second level.
Okay. I'm gonna take a first level.
Okay, so go ahead, target yourself, and hit the heal button once. It looks like the plus. Do you see it or not?
I don't know. That's on my actions tab?
Yep, it's on your action tab where it says cure wounds in your spells. Hit the magnifying glass to open it up.
Oh, okay. There it is. Now I see it.
There you go. Now you've healed yourself, and that is your action. And you said you're going to drop prone and hope to God he doesn't see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to roll like a deception or anything?
No. At the moment, he's busy with a woman with a very large chain axe, so dropping prone is probably the best thing for you. Rafaela, death save. Ooh. Locks, death save. Oh no!
Dead.
Now she's dead.
No.
Wait.
Dead. Roll a new character. Dead. That's 3 failed
No!
death saves.
That's 3.
Lex!
And the first fatality.
Damn it.
Lunafia.
Is he close enough to stab in the face?
Yes, he is up in your grill.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to dagger him.
Okay, and there will be no advantage, and there is no sneak attack. That is a hit.
And then I'm going to use some movement to jump back a little bit and then shoot him with my laser.
Okay, I'm going to assume you're going to use your bonus action to disengage so he doesn't attack you as you jump back.
Yes.
Okay. You tell me when you're done moving, and I'll go ahead and approve it.
There should be good.
Alright, you flutter backwards.
And of course I get a crappy roll. What the heck?
Yep, but hey, he's not up in your face at the moment.
That is true. Can I use a action die this round or no?
You could, but I can tell you now that even with your action die, you wouldn't hit.
Okay. Whose turn now?
Ares, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm assuming she doesn't see what happens to Locks, because she'd probably go crazy.
Yeah, you're already as crazy as you can be.
Right.
That's a hit. And you've wiped him out.
Can I see this guy up here?
The one up there? Yes.
Okay. She'll race up there. Well, I think she can move that.
Yeah, with the armor and stuff that you have on, I mean, you have a 40-foot normally, so 30 feet is more than enough, yes.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, wait, I'm hasted.
No, you were last time, not this time.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it works. Awesome.
Echo.
So Echo's gonna slither over here and try to stabilize. Yes, I'm aware she's dead, but Echo has no idea.
You can go ahead and... Oh. Raz is really going to do it this time. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check first. That is a damn good medicine check. You know that Locks, her heart is no longer beating. You also know that there is stuff in the medical bay on the ship that may save her. If you guys get back there fast enough.
Alright, so Echo's going to, over comms, go, Ares, you need to take care of that guy, and I need the rest of you to come help me. Locke about to be gone forever. And then I'm going to... How heavy is she?
She is pretty light, actually.
I'm going to pick her up, and I'm going to start going back to the ship.
Okay. As you pick her up and start going back to the ship, is where Raz's rested will come in. And this will also rest the bad guy.
It's only one, I can handle it.
Out of some miraculous method, Lox is back alive.
Oh my god. Echo's gonna just like
Mm-hmm. You
really
picked her up.
tightly hug her and be like,
Mhm.
no, you.
Maybe tail slap her a few
Thank
times
you,
just
Raz.
for scaring us.
I'm almost going to kill her with how tightly I'm holding her. Like, I have my entire tail coiled around her going, Lox, we almost lost you.
I've never seen a snake cry before.
Susie has to rejoin the table. Give her a moment. Actually, I'll skip her for the moment. She'll be unconscious. Luna Fia.
I'm just gonna attempt more pew-pews.
That's a hit.
Sneak attack on this one, yeah.
No sneak attack on this. That's a critical hit.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. Ravaiella.
Where were those rolls before everybody went down?
No more death saves.
Woohoo! Gonna have to go after this guy though.
Oh, yeah.
You almost killed me.
That's a miss unless you want to use an action die.
Not this time.
Okay, so that's a miss. Oh,
That one deserves an action die though.
that one does deserve an action die. So that will be a hit. You can go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, and before you roll your damage, Raviella, don't roll it yet. You just got
Okay.
critical.
Oh,
Take this guy out.
break his nose.
More than that.
Well, I mean, break his nose and smash his face, and just like all in one. I'm sorry, I'm emotional over here. I'm holding the.
Yes, you're holding the
You're
fallen
holding
leader.
locks and swaying back and forth. Sliding.
So Raviella, since you already rolled the damage, go ahead and roll it one more time, and then we'll just make that into your critical damage. Cool. Echo.
I think I have.
Oh
one
wait,
more
you do have
attack,
one more
though.
attack. Yep. That's a hit, and you still have critical, by the way. Excellent.
So Echo's gonna loosen her coil slightly, but she's gonna stay here with Lox and make sure that she's okay. So she's not gonna take any actions this turn beyond informing the party that Lox started breathing again.
Ares.
Sorry. Let's see here. Okay, he's still there, so he's gonna come on up. Hey, nice roll.
That's a hit.
It's a great roll.
That's a hit. And he's
Take him
dead.
down.
Whew.
And then
Michael
she's
has-
gonna rush over and check on her buddies.
At the moment, Lox is alive. She is unconscious, but she is alive.
Chat really saved our butts this time, that's for sure.
Yes, yes, indeed, they did. And while we are at it, I will approve Pixis's movement to move over, since she's no longer fallen down. And I will clear the initiatives. And this is a good spot to take a break. We are an hour and 40 minutes in. I said we were going to take a break at an hour and a half. We're an hour and 40 minutes in. I will turn on the break. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Does that give everybody enough time? Or do you want a little bit more? Lunafia, I'm
Good
specifically
decide.
looking at you.
Five's fine.
I think 5 is enough.
Alright, we'll be back in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, be right back.
All right, ladies. If you're back, please be sure to hit the check mark. I'd like to thank chat for all those wonderful things. And just as a note, you have 1 hasted, 1 critical, and 2 encounters. That's all chat has left to buy.
Kind of sounds like we better stay out of trouble the rest of the game.
I think so. Well, on the plus side, we as a party still have another long rest.
Yes, you have short rests and long rests yet to go.
Because chat just threw their experience at us to save us, so.
All right, and while we are waiting, in the party sheet up in the upper right-hand corner, you have some items that you guys can go ahead and pick through.
Ooh, Power Claw.
Oh, Rafaela, put them on. Ooh, that Vetigel looks good.
And Rafaela, those power claws, if you were to put on those power claws on both of your hands, that would be an additional bonus to your typical damage.
What's a
So it
Vetigel?
would. Sorry. So I would do the damage I'm currently doing, bludgeoning plus the Power Claw.
Yes.
You say?
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be bludgeoning; it'd be slashing now. It'd all be slashing. So you'd be doing 2d8 slashing plus another d6 plus whatever your strength modifier is, or whatever modifier you're using as slashing. And in order to find out, ladies, if the item is for you, on the right-hand side of the item, there's a little eye button. It looks like a little hexagon with an eye. If you click on that, it'll open it up and it'll tell you what it does. Now, if you want one of these items, you put your mouse over the number that's to the left. So, for example, the Vetigel, and you would drag and drop that into your inventory.
That's cool. Well, I think somebody else should take the Vetigel.
I think we should split it up fairly evenly. There's
Oh,
what, 6
oh,
of us? That's 2
yeah,
gel
that's
each.
That's a good idea.
And the armor that these guys were wearing was actually part of their skin as well. It's it's like actual body armor that you would put on, kind of thing. But you literally have to skin them in order to get it out. You have to kind of scoop.
Delicious.
Yeah, because their bodies have grown to their armor.
And it sounds like I need 2 of the Power Claw then if I want to use it.
Yes.
Now, how do you take it again? I'm sorry. You just told me.
Put your mouse over the number that is on the left-hand side and drag and drop it into your inventory.
Okay.
And that'll pull 1 out for you. So if you want more than 1, you have to do it like 2, 3, 4 times, whatever.
All right, I am dragging it over. I can see it sliding, but it's not taking it. Do I need to make a spot for it?
No, you just drop it somewhere into your character sheet, and it'll go right into your inventory. Make sure you're on your inventory tab.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's not doing it for me either.
Yeah, or me.
I had no trouble with it.
Drag the I button over.
Ah!
Okay, cool.
Yep. Apparently the new skin kind of goofs around with it a little bit. So Lox is currently unconscious. Keep in mind, ladies, those blasters that are there, those are pistols. So pretty much almost every one of you can use them. And they do fire damage.
It's a good backup to have. My laser pistol does more damage.
Well, yeah, taking one would give me some range.
So is it just the girls up on the top of the hill that are grabbing loot, or
Everybody
could
can.
Okay, because yeah, I wouldn't mind having a backup, just at least even for more ammo.
All right, ladies. So, what else would you like to do?
Can we hear any more combat elsewhere?
Yes, you still hear combat to the northwest.
And Lox
Alright.
is still unconscious.
Lox is still unconscious. Matter of fact, I'm going to move you all to the top of the hill.
Well, you should probably wake Lox up.
Just slap her a few times.
I'm not gonna slap her. She just died. I
Feel it-
saw her.
Feel
I
like
could
there's
tell her
Betty
heart
Gel.
stopped.
I have like binoculars, right? Can I pull those out and take a look-sees?
Yes, yes, indeed, you can. Would you like to make a perception check while you're doing that?
Sure. I'm not very good at being perceptive, but why not?
Well, that's decent enough.
Yay!
Give it a moment. As, of course, this is trying to open stuff up. Okay, you can see that there are bits of fire coming from that hill and that hill, and they are shooting in that direction.
Okay.
And it is a yellow-orange blaster fire that is coming from both of those hills going towards something over there in that corner. Ares, can you please also give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Fourteens.
Hey, 14s are better than 4s, right?
Right.
You can swear you've been here before. Now, Pale, does this map look a little familiar?
I was thinking this, yes.
Yeah, Ares is now beginning to pick up on the fact that this place is familiar to her.
I think I've visited these lands before.
How's that possible? It's a different star system.
Is it though?
Well, the dead bodies that are around you that you're looking at, you've never seen before.
Still, we may not be as far from home as we think we are. I mean, just because we're not on the maps on our side doesn't mean that these guys don't know how close we are.
Something isn't
Guys
right.
being the Praxians.
Yeah, something is not quite right here, especially for Ares. This is really not going well. By the way, Lunafia, your armor and everything has gone back down. You don't feel like you're in danger anymore.
Okay, that's good for everybody else.
So what would you ladies like to do? Lox is still unconscious, laying next to, actually I'll kind of throw her in the middle. It's a nice thing that she's a fox and she's small, because I can pick her up and throw her around a lot.
What do we think it's going to take to get her back up?
Give her a solid shake.
Medicine check might help.
Please don't shake me. You're gonna rattle my brain around.
All right, may I medicine?
You may medicine.
Just somebody say something happened to her gun. Maybe she'll wake up.
Your medicine check does tell you that, yes, you can indeed wake her up, and you figure out a way, and you do indeed wake her up.
Wakey, wakey.
Just shove one of Ares' socks in my face.
That's probably what ended up happening.
What? She hasn't figured out the washing machine yet.
She hasn't figured out any machine yet.
Except for apparently her axe and her armor.
And the comm system.
That's all she needs.
Sorta.
Finally.
Well, come on, we've been turning it from broadcast to private for a couple days now. She's got this.
I
After
still
the
wouldn't send her out
17th
on her
try.
own.
So what would you ladies like to do?
Well, we all nearly died, so why don't we just continue in the direction we were going?
Yeah, let's be sneaky this time and not run towards the firefight.
Just scout ahead, I suppose. I'm gonna put locks on my back. Sorry, it's not very comfortable.
I don't need to be carried. I'm okay.
Apparently they all think Lox is a baby now. He needs to be taken
Oh, I thought
care
she
of.
was unconscious.
She's not unconscious anymore. She's conscious now.
Ares, we need to talk about laundry.
What do you mean?
We'll
She
talk more
sniffs her
later.
armpit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sorry about the BO.
I've smelled our teenage daughter after she's gotten out of soccer, and that is a horrifying smell. I had to ride home with my head out of the car window. I have never been so disgusted in my life.
And
You
that's
didn't
your
stop?
spawn.
It wasn't just my spawn, it was also a spawn of another one of our friends that we were giving the two of them a ride home. We're like, oh my god, two
Well,
freaking
there's your
reek.
first mistake.
Do you have your shoes off? No. Anyway.
Do you want us to take him off, Dad?
No.
Kicks him off and sticks him right next to the driver's side.
So that's, yes, that would definitely have woken Locks up. I am sure of it. So, how are you going to get around those two hillocks that apparently are shooting towards the northwest?
I say we go back to the ship and land it on the other side.
I say that's a good idea.
I'm in.
Okay, so you're going to take a different approach, and you're going to approach it by landing the Magpie to the northwest instead.
We were more
Yeah.
stealthy with our ship than we were anything else.
Exactly.
Plus,
Okay.
if we need supplies, it's right there then too.
Of course, we don't really know who they're fighting either, so we don't know that they're the good guys.
Can Echo
We
be the
know
stick in the
ugly
mud
bearded guys aren't good.
and remind everybody our ship is not in good shape and they probably won't, neither side would take kindly to a ship they don't know landing.
Fair enough.
No, it's not like I'm gonna land it on them.
That would be an effective strategy to take them out, but
I mean, I could, but
We're
I just have a
assuming
hard
they
time-
need help. Maybe we should take these guys from the backside here, because they're focused the other direction.
There's a lot of firefight.
look, died once today, not doing it again.
Ship it is.
Alrighty, so you ladies will now spend the next hour going back the other direction. It's only 2 kilometers, but you're also dodging possible places of ambush. You're being a little bit more careful coming back. And you get back to the Magpie. Are you going to do what? I'm going to ask Lox what she's going to do, since she's apparently the one driving.
I am going to power up the ship, take off, and we're going to move it carefully and as stealthily as possible to the northwest.
And how close do you want to land to the northwest this time?
Slightly closer than we did before.
Slightly closer?
Yeah, I don't want to walk 2 hours just to.
So are we saying like within 100 feet?
Let's do half mile instead of mile.
Okay. So you guys land coming the other direction. The first thing you will notice is that from this direction there are a lot of ruins. You have to give me just a moment so I can go ahead and load the map up a little bit. And you start walking southeast, since you parked a little bit further up. You start walking to the southeast, and you finally come to another area of the map. If you zoom all the way up to the upper left-hand side of the map, this is where you're going to be. I put you all up there in the upper left-hand corner. And what you see is six men in heavy armor, with a seventh man standing there without a helmet on, barking orders, and they are shooting weapons.
Have they noticed us yet?
Their backs are pretty much to you at this point. I'll show you what they look like. That's the man with no helmet.
Okay, yeah.
And these are the men with helmets.
Sweet.
So,
Yay, people.
yes, there are people. They are firing ballistic weapons off in the other directions.
I like the sounds of that better.
Yep, and they're firing them to the east and to the south, basically at those blue circled areas. They keep ducking behind cover of a ruined building, which, once again, Ares, this is insanely familiar to you. You know what's really funny is your token is actually where you started your session 0.
Ah,
Almost the exact.
wondered
Actually, it is the
what
exact
those-
square.
that's funny.
So, there you are. What do you want to do, ladies? Actually, why don't you girls go ahead and roll me initiative so that way I know who's going when.
Okay.
The double one. Look at us go, Aries. The triple one. Nice job, girl.
Wow.
At least I could get it out of the way on initiative. Maybe I won't have to roll it again for attack.
Lunafia, you will be the first one to be able to move.
Oh my goodness.
Now, just keep in mind, there is blaster fire coming in from a bunch of different directions.
Don't scare them, Lunafia.
What makes you think I'd do that?
Because you're terrifying to look at.
And the
I'm also
big
quite
bluey.
nice to look at.
Okay, let me ask the chat on that one.
And the blue murder gem in the center of your chest kind of gives it away.
It's covered.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen of my chat, is Lunafia, who the picture is on the screen right now in my stream, is Lunafia terrifying to look at? I don't think she's
If my
terrifying to look
husband
at.
says yes, I'm gonna slap him.
Well, it's your husband, and he's supposed to say yes.
I know, but Infamous Nerd does.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So anyway, Lunafia, you're first.
Well, there's blaster fire going on everywhere, so I'm gonna scurry up this tree and hide. All
right.
On this corner of the wall.
Well, let me just put this note. You see the 2 blue arrows?
Yes.
That's where the blaster fire is coming from. At the moment, you're on the ground behind the wall. Climbing up the tree will make you go out of cover and actually climb you up into the line of sight for both of those 2 locations.
I thought those trees were supposed to give me cover.
Yes, but you're climbing above a wall. Wall is always better cover than a tree.
Well, then I changed my mind. I'm gonna come over here.
Okay. So you stay up close and personal to the wall.
Yep, and then I'm just gonna wait for our heavy hitter to go in first, just in case.
Oh, send the person in with power armor. And you can hear that
How
the
rude.
you can hear the Marine officer is barking off orders. He's standing there shooting in different directions. The Marines, of course, are all firing in various lines. Lox, you're next. I love it. The Rogue and the Marines go before anybody else in the party.
All about
She is
them
just
rolls.
gonna move up to there and peep her head around the corner.
Her cute little head.
Little fox head pokes around the corner, and you see what you can recognize as Sol Marines. They're from Sol sector. That is Sol Marine armor.
Sweet. You have a whistle to get his attention.
Okay. With the amount of noise going on right now, whistling not working.
Use the moves you used in the club. That'll get his attention.
Yeah,
Just
strip
keep your
down
hands in
naked
the air.
and wave them like she just don't care.
Even my whistle?
Oh, your Susie whistle?
Uh-huh.
Well, you will. Okay, the funny thing is you won't get in touch with the Marines because they have full helmets on, which are fully environmental suits of armor. You will possibly get the Marine officer.
He's the one I want. And I don't want to shoot at him.
No, you don't want to shoot at him. He does not seem to be noticing. He's already barking orders. Oh, by the way, for my chat, Susie's whistle that she does in her, just from her own lips in her mouth, is basically as loud as, if not louder than, a rape whistle. She will not do it while we are streaming because people have headphones on.
Yes, thank you for the consideration.
No problem.
Yeah, pretty much anybody within 50 feet when Susie whistles goes deaf.
I deafened myself.
Well, at least you know you can't lose her.
I've tried, I know.
Can I pick up a rock and chuck it in his direction to get his attention?
Sure. You pick up a rock and toss it at him.
I'm just trying to get him to look over here.
Over here! Hey! Over here! Go ahead, throw a rock. Make an attack roll with it. I know you're not trying to hit him. Just don't roll a 1. If you roll a 1, you're going to hit him with it. Okay, he notices that, he turns, and he sees you. And levels his weapon at you.
Hold out my hands, showing him that I'm unarmed.
He's looking a little confused.
Y'all want to do a tactical retreat in a different direction?
Who are you?
Lux, Soul Sector Sky Marshal.
What in God's name are you doing here?
Not a clue. Got lost, ended up here.
Marines don't retreat.
I understand that. How about regroup in a different direction?
There's nothing back there.
How about a ship with lots of guns? And ammo.
He
And
he
medicine.
whistles to his men and says, "Boys, we're pulling out." Oh no! I just realized there's a bunch of male Marines getting on a boat with nothing but women.
The only thing pulling out tonight.
Kind of a crowded ship, too.
Harry's
Well,
like,
my-
not me, I've got my man.
Anyway. Okay, Lox, I think you're done with your turn.
You've done sufficient damage.
You've done sufficiently to do things.
So I heard Locke shouting what I have heard response.
You did get to hear some response because during that conversation, the fire stopped for a second as the officer was giving commands to the Marines to pull back.
Well, in that, realizing that I would not be moving forward, I suppose. Back, I guess.
Okay, so you will start moving towards the edge of the map.
Yep, there's no, far to go. So.
Yeah. It's only 5 feet to go to the edge of the map, so. Echo, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Echo's gonna just head back with the others.
Okay. Pixis, do you want to do anything?
Well, I was gonna have her look more human, just to come off a little less odd to the Soul Marines. But I don't know if they're already coming with us. I guess they're kind of already not that put off by us.
Well, the only person they've seen so far is Lox. And when the Marine that is due south of you turns around, he'll see you in your regular form. So if you want to change into a more human aspect, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna have her do that.
Okay. And do you want to move to the side of the wall, or are you good where you are?
I guess I'm good there.
Okie dokie. So you now look more human. So basically you're Pixis, but human.
Sounds good. Alright, I think that's it. I'll send my turn.
Alright, and Ares, do you want to do anything? As I said, this is deja vu to you all over again. Do you remember?
She'll just,
Do you remember what happened?
yeah, I do. She was sent here, and this is where she hallucinated and hurt people.
But
I didn't
what
know
kicked
to
off
her.
the hallucination?
She doesn't know. She woke up like that.
It was the big blast. It was a cannon that went off and sent her sprawling in one direction, and all of her comrades in another direction that she thought were dead and being devoured by demons.
Right.
So this looks very much like the same situation.
She's confused.
Yeah, she's a little confused right now. So what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna go with my companions and look around. I've been here before. Been here. Been here before. Pulls out a cigarette.
Only somebody hardened in battle would pull out a cigarette while they're at blaster fire. That's awesome.
Does a blaster fire stuff look the same?
That looks a little bit different. That situation in and of itself looks a little bit different. And the companions you had were dressed like you in nice, big, heavy armor. These guys are wearing basic assault armor. It's not like powered armor like you have. So that situation is different, but everything else is, it's like a deja vu. It's everything looks really familiar, but things are slightly changed enough to make it a new situation, but still to key it off in your head. Matter of fact, why don't we do another wisdom save? Let's see if she starts hallucinating. No, she doesn't. I thought that would be
Yay.
kind of cool that she suddenly saw them all as demons and starts, trying to kill all of them. Alright, so, since Ares is the last to act, and she's not doing anything funky to anybody, we will move everybody back to the Magpie. Of course, it's a fighting withdrawal, and the Marines cover you ladies as you lead the way back to the ship.
Oh, how gentlemanly.
Aren't they, though?
Track students didn't say there'd be people here.
No, they didn't.
She says this to them. Why there's people here? When they get a chance. Well, she gets a chance.
Alright, so you are now back aboard the Magpie. It takes 20 minutes, half an hour to get back. You have a half dozen Marines and their officer with them. And I've shared the Magpie map.
Where are we going, Locks?
Are they still
Away from here.
underneath that armor?
They are still in their armor, yes.
Are you people like me?
I mean, some of them will lift their helmets for you and stuff once you're aboard ship.
Okay.
They take their lids off inside.
Can you explain to us what is going on? What you are doing?
I'd like to know the answer to that.
I think we all have a lot of questions.
First thing, where the hell are we?
We were about ready to ask you that same question.
Say what?
Well, how'd you get here?
Through a black hole. We were defending an outpost, and there was a black hole that suddenly appeared in orbit. When the black hole appeared, these creatures started spilling through. Don't know what the hell they were. Damnedest things I've ever seen in my life. Me and the boys here took off and were fighting aboard one of their ships. Got sucked into a black hole. When we came out, we had crash landed on this planet.
Have you been here long?
We've been here... He consults with some of the other guys there. We've been here now for 3 solar years. How long you been trapped here?
Less than a month.
Black hole?
Not sure. We were in hyperspace. Ended up here.
Hyperspace and ended up here. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, using FTL.
So do you still have an FTL drive? I don't see this one having one on it. It's kind of an old ship.
Not on this ship. Not on this ship. Last ship.
On the last ship? What kind of ship was that?
Transport.
We had to scuttle it.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Well, somebody hacked the system, was trying to take over my ship, and well,
We had a little alien
decided yeah, I decided since I couldn't have it and I couldn't get my systems back, wasn't nobody gonna have it. So I scuttled it. Blew it sky high.
Ah. What were you transporting?
You don't have the clearance for that.
He looks at you. Well, if you're a marshal, then you're obviously transporting either prisoners or dignitaries, because they wouldn't give any real work to a marshal. That's our job.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Let's just say the prisoners are no more.
So was that planet you're on? Was that also through black hole?
The planet that we came from was right out of Sol Sector, yes.
Well, I suppose it makes sense.
Vega 2.
Well, I can tell you that these, whatever these things are, got the Iron Star.
Iron Star? That happened years ago.
What do you mean?
What?
You're talking about the prison space station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first thing to fall when these damned aliens came through.
That was less than a month ago.
No, that was about 4 years ago.
The Livingston was my ship.
That's great, but yeah, that space station blew up. All hands went down.
That's impossible. That was less than a month ago.
Sorry to tell you, darling, but that was 4 years ago.
Fuck me.
I'm
So
so
not only did
confused.
we jump through space, we jumped through time as well.
She pulls out another cigarette.
Ma'am, I am a simple man.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna need whiskey for this.
You got whiskey aboard.
Fireball.
You got whiskey aboard this boat?
Oh yeah.
Probably not best to break out.
Ma'am, we are still on duty.
For 3 years.
I'm pretty sure it's safe to stand down at this point.
Just don't let your guard down.
Now what do we do?
Would you like a whiskey, sir?
Ma'am, I'm still on duty.
All right, well, I'm gonna have one. Your boys want food or anything?
They can have some chow.
All right, boys, hit the food processor, push a bunch of buttons, you'll get stuff.
They laugh at you. And eventually they will all start sitting down, having something to eat. What do the rest of you ladies want to do?
Get some sort of plan of action what to do next.
Yeah, we were hoping to get repairs and stuff when we got here, so we need a plan.
Lunafia is going to go jump on a couch.
I'm currently gonna go wash
It's
my
comfy
clothes.
space.
Where's the computer on this ship again?
There's a bunch of them all over the place, but the closest one to you is right there.
Okay, Echo's gonna get on the computer and start fiddling with some things.
Gonna watch some Netflix.
No, she's gonna start looking up names and places and.
She's going to Netflix and chill with the Marines.
That would probably end in one of their necks getting snapped, so no.
Accidentally?
Not saying anything.
Anyway, what would the rest of you ladies like to do?
I'm
I'm
going
just
to
gonna chill on the couch.
chat with the cap.
Okay. Do you want to chat here, or do you want to chat up in the cockpit?
I'll take him to the cockpit
Yeah.
and then get his cap.
I'm gonna whistle as Locks walks away.
Alrighty
Oh,
then.
I'd do it, but I can't actually whistle, so.
And Ares goes in search of the washing machine.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here and see if I can talk to any of these Marines and find out if any of them have some engineering skills or something, and maybe help get some of those electrical repairs done and stuff.
They're Marines. They have a given intelligence of like 3.
Hey now,
Ooh.
Ouch.
to my chat, just as a notice, my wife and myself both have many Marines in our family, and so we speak from experience.
What I miss.
The savagery.
Yeah, I imagine they just all start talking to me about war and guns and stuff and think that they're engineers because they know how to use a gun.
Actually, no. They actually pretty much ignore you. You come over, you ask the question, they all go silent and just look at you while they're eating. They pretty much don't stop eating. Some of them look half starved, but no, they're not giving you the pretty lady look. They are not giving her that, even though she does look human. They are not giving you the pretty lady look. They're looking at you like you're a tiger that's been let out of its cage. They're just waiting for you to do something so they can shoot you.
PTSD.
Don't sneeze.
Yes. Very, very PTSD. They have been seeing nothing but solid combat for 3 years. They have not had an opportunity to rest their heads more than an hour at a shot. And most likely they had a lot more than just the 7 of them to start with. And now this is all that's left.
So
And
Ares can sort of relate to that.
yes, Ares, you can definitely relate to this. Echo and even Lox can relate to this as well, since the 3 of you are the closest to military. Lunafia, you can understand the loss that they're talking about, because I mean, what information you hear them talk about is they talk about, fallen comrades, and some of them, the way they speak of them, it's obvious it's like they lost their own brothers. So you can feel the loss there. Pixis, you understand because they lost their home. They haven't been home for 3 years. They have resigned themselves that they were going to die on that rock, and they were going to bring as many bad guys with them as they possibly could.
Ares comes out in someone else's clothes that probably don't fit.
Since you're the biggest one on the boat, other than possibly Echo, who doesn't wear pants, they're probably too tight on you.
Yeah, I imagine.
So, but okay, so
Comes
yeah,
out and starts talking about like war scars and battle scars with these guys.
you try to get them in conversations. These 6 are not willing to talk to any of you. I just like the fact that Lunafia made a beeline right for the couch and just sat there. But yeah, these 6 will not speak to any of you directly. They speak to each other just fine, but they do not speak to any of you.
Hey, we are from Soul Sector too.
And Echo, you can go ahead and give me a computer check.
Okay.
That's not... Actually, Ares, why don't you give me an intelligence check with advantage?
Still.
Rafaela, what are you going to do?
Hey, what do you know?
Ares, you know that the reason why they're not speaking to you is because you're not a part of their unit. And they feel very awkward speaking to anybody that is not part of their unit. So, Rabiella, what were you doing? I'm sorry.
Oh, I think I'd be listening very attentively, like history book come to life here in front of me.
The battles that they talk about, for all of you ladies who are in the room, and this is going to go for Echo's computer's check as well. The battles they're talking about, you don't know about. You've never heard of. You've heard of the places like, Vega 2. You know where those places are. But they're talking about huge scale battles with aliens that you all recognize as the ones who had taken your ship and the reason why you had to scuttle it. And this is the same information that Lox and the captain will be talking about up in the cockpit. They talk about fallen comrades and the fact that, they once were a battalion, now they're a unit. They've come from all... You can tell by looking at their armor and their uniforms that they all came from different units inside that battalion. There's no 2 that are alike. But as far as everything goes, it seems like there is quite a bit of history that you all have missed.
So somehow we did a time jump along with our space warp.
So why don't we have our resident navigator, that would be Miss Pixis, why doesn't she go ahead and give me a navigation check? damn good navigation check. Though it is unheard of, black holes can cause time dilations in an FTL jump.
Well, hot damn, I've aged 4 years in 1 month.
Or you've aged 1 month and 4 years.
I'll take that way.
Yeah, I don't think we aged at all, technically.
No, you didn't. Anything else, ladies?
I feel
All
like
these
I was in
guys,
cryo.
I will offer them a cigarette. I won't say anything. I'll just like pull it out and gesture towards them with it.
1 or 2 will take cigarettes. And what were you saying,
That's a-
Pixis?
I just said I feel like I was in cryostasis. Without being in it, just, 1 month and then 4 years have gone by.
Echo's gonna give you a really dirty look for that.
Meanwhile, up in the cockpit, the captain and Lox are talking to each other. The captain will let Lox know that when they got here, they used to have a ship as well. They actually had a relatively good-sized dreadnought type ship. A big, heavy, attack vessel. But they were set on by just wave after wave of marauders. And eventually the ship went down faster than they could repair it, so they landed on this planet. They tried to establish a colony, and then once again, wave after wave of marauders eventually wore that out as well, until it's just down to the last few of them. And if you guys hadn't come along, well, you would have come by to find human corpses. Now they want to know where to.
That's a really tough question.
Perhaps we should go back to that outpost so they can repair our ship.
Well, we definitely have to make a stop at the outpost so we can repair the ship and hide for a little while.
Are there other people from Seoul here? Because the manifest had us making the deliveries here.
Yeah.
I don't know why there'd be a delivery being made here, to be honest with you. We didn't think we had any allies. So why there was a manifest that was supposed to bring us here, or bring you here, I don't know.
Well, this is a Seoul sector ship.
Oh, yeah. It's obviously a courier class.
Yep. But it's
Yep.
only a level 3 hyperdrive.
Which isn't unusual. By the time the war was kicking off for quite a while, they were recommissioning many ships and refitting them.
Damn.
Things were not going well.
If they're recommissioning level 3 hyperdrives instead of FTLs, yeah, things are not going well indeed.
So you ladies want to head back to the outpost, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good idea.
Okie dokie.
If we take them back to Praxis, I don't think it's going to end well for anybody.
Okay. Alrighty. So, eventually Ares will come forward and be the co-pilot for Lox. Pixis, of course, will take up her navigation station. And you will put it into hyperdrive and set course back to the outpost. And, little Miss Ares' boyfriend.
I bet she's super excited.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
I'm sure he is too.
Well, do you let them know you're coming?
Yeah, I'll give a call to
Yes.
Doc and let him know we're on our way and we're bringing friendlies.
That way they can
Okay.
both do laundry.
They can all do laundry together in a mining colony in an outpost in the backside of an asteroid in the middle of no fucking where.
No,
And
it's
I'll let the
they can smell.
captain know if the boys need medical attention, they can get it there in the whole 9 yards.
Are you going to give the captain any of the weaponry that you found? He's using ballistics.
Oh hell yeah, he can. I'll show him right where it is. He can help himself to any of it.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so as we conclude this week's adventure, will be as you're touching down at the outpost.
I'm gonna make sure we're not followed on the way there.
Oh, if that's the case, then why doesn't Pixis and Lox give me some dice checks? We'll give Pixis a navigation check, and we'll give Lox a piloting check with advantage.
Can I help Pixis with hers?
Yes, you can help her, and she'll get advantage on her roll.
Okay, then I want to help Pixis navigate.
Okay, so Pixis, re-roll that navigation with advantage. Awesome. All right, so between you
That's
four
much better.
ladies, you four
Oh,
are
and
able.
I will give piloting advantage.
Yes, yep, that's what I was assuming you were doing.
Yep.
Between the four of you ladies, you are able to basically make a very difficult trail to follow. And it was also a very difficult thing to do to get up off the planet anyway, because there were a lot of marauders. But we will end the session with you ladies getting ready to land at the outpost. And
we'll have to wait a few weeks longer.
yep,
I have to do Ares makeup.
yep, you guys have plenty of time to do Ares makeup because we're not playing next week because of Kobold Con next week. So no game next week, and hopefully the baby comes during the downtime in the next week. And
Yes.
the next session we play with Iron Maidens, we have a little cooey baby that will be making all sorts of noise in the background.
Hopefully just
Excited
sleeping.
for you.
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, who are watching today. We actually had quite a few new followers. I'd like to thank everybody for who followed. We are having a competition right now for 250 followers. Once we reach 250, we are having a big giveaway, a big Fantasy Grounds giveaway. If you would like details about that, they are in my Discord.
Big summer blowout.
Yeah, big summer blowout. And it's something like a $150 value. So, and you get it for free because there is absolutely no purchase necessary. A little bit later on today at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so 3 hours and 15 minutes from now, we will be having Season 2, Episode 1 of Wraithborn Blood of the Crown. They're back, and we have all sorts of new shit going on with them. Otherwise, thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, ladies, for coming and playing today and nearly dying.
Right.
Just fun.
Some of
It
us
was
did
fun.
that.
That was definitely.
Yes, some of you did die. Exactly. And, oh my god, that is the best name ever. Mr. Magic Trousers. Thank you very much for the follow. Love it. All right.
Just as we met all the Marines.
Yeah. I think you're probably calling all the Marines Mr. Magic Trousers right about now, after 2 days in hyperspace. So, all right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you next time.